child can be a ward of the court unless they are an orphan, no living relatives. Why hasn't that court been argued? These are the things we need to ask the lawyers. But let me say this in my closing, one more thing, because I came all the way from California just to give you the truth. Let me say this. Thank you, Lord. One more thing to you. Once we come up, I'm going to work with you people. I work free of charge. I give my time freely because I know what they're doing to you. They made slaves out of all of us. We're all slaves. You just don't know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with you, and then after I work with you, we're going to show a practicing pattern, just like they show the practicing pattern. I don't know if many of you know, it's called an association of counties. And what is happening is these counties meet. This is why they're all operating in the same way. That's why when I bus to California, it was easy to bus Michigan. Now I can go to Alabama. I can go to all of the states. It's easy. I can go to all of them. But what we're going to do, I want a core group of people. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to show you how to do certain things. Because not bragging, but I think me and Mr. Mark Breyer, a guy who's been fighting on this type of stuff 25 years, I think we might be the best investigators in the country. We got evidence that nobody has. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to work with you. And once we get it together, we're going to file a class action lawsuit against the United States, and we're going to be able to show in this lawsuit, I'm going to show you 3 more points and I'm going to let you go. We're going to show insurance and fraud, we're going to show non-disclosures, and we're going to show misappropriation of funds, and then we're going to show the documents, and we're going to ask, because you know, if we ask something outrageous, they're going to continue to stomp us. But what we can't ask for, we'll think of something at that time. but anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to ask, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. I know, because you see, I don't go on feelings. If it ain't in writing, it hasn't been said. So I go on facts. What we're going to do, I'm serious, you guys, listen. We're going to ask, just like I did in LA County, every case be revisited. Every case. Based upon infliction, fraud, and non-disclosure. But the only way, and I'm going to tell you, this is the hard part. The only way we're going to be able to do it, we're going to really have to be like in 1964. Because, see, we're going to open this thing, not just CPS, not family court, but everybody that's been victimized by this court. We're going to have the masses of people here, like 1964, and then they can't do nothing but answer. But we can't do it with enough people to fill a phone booth. So that's why we are going to have to open this thing wide open, mothers that are wailing because their children are locked down for 25 years because they fought for their children, or people that have lost their properties because of the fact that they were trying to fight, and you know you can't fight them fighting their law because their laws always seem to change when they want to, when it's in their interest, and the people that are, they just lost everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an invite. This is what I challenge. Let's do an invite to anybody, whether it be criminal, and even if they're work, I'm not saying let them out free, but what I'm saying to you, give them due process. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, we're going to do an invitation to criminals, civil people, because you know many of you tried to sue the county and they stumped you. You're not going to win. We're going to go people with child support issues, probate, eminent domain. We're going to invite them all. So next time we do this rally, we won't have enough room. Because there's a lot of people that's been affected by that. A lot of times CPS people don't come out based upon the fact that they're afraid. But see, thank you. But there's a lot of people out there that's not afraid. And they're looking for this avenue. So next time, I'm going to do it myself, praise God. I'm going to extend an invitation to those all around the nation. If you've been victimized, I don't give a doggone if it's a traffic ticket. If you did not get a due process, we're going to open the doors to you. And then, once we do that, then we're going to stand here, and then we're going to present something like this, a citizen investigation, money laundering, bribes, kickbacks, and corruptions, but it's going to be in a brief form. And what we're going to do, we're going to ask everybody, because you know it's going to be expensive, but if we get enough people, everybody put $2 up. $2. And then if the lawyer needs more, everybody just, we're going to obligate ourselves to $2 a month. You can afford that if you can sell cans. $2 a month. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come after them. But this time, they won't be able to run, they won't be able to hide, because guess what? You're going to have something similar to this. You're going to have the bank accounts. You're going to have the checks. You're going to have all of the corporations that don't exist. You're going to be able to see where with the children, but you're out there spending it for country clubs, jewelry stores. This is what we're going to be sure. When we get through with them, they're going to know that God said it's time for them to move. God is on the ride. He's going to do something, but guess what, people? I'm going to say this. God's on the move. But you see, he's waiting for us. But you see, to me, this is my opinion, where I think we were wrong on this. What I think we did, we eliminated too many people. Too many other people that's been victimized by the courts. See, I don't see any organization for people that are losing their houses to probate, eminent domain, or people who are just going through it. People that are losing their homes and their lives because they tried to sue a government entity when they know they were right. We need to open it up to everybody. Everybody. And God says, this is what he speaks to me. Once we open the doors to everybody, the whistleblower, what about the whistleblower like me, who went and spoke out and almost lost everything, but I'm still fighting. Not because I was a victim, I fought for you people, because I don't like injustices. But once we open up the door for everybody, then God says he's going to pour us out a blessing. Yes, Lord, that we can't contain. All these mothers will get their children back. Thank you, Lord. These mothers will get their sons and daughters out of these prisons that don't belong there. I believe that, Lord. And I believe that everybody, he's going to give you a blessing. The kids are coming back, and they're going to come back home. They're going to come back home. Yes, Lord. All those people that are spending their money, hard-earned money, and they're telling you, oh, you're behind on child support. You know you pay. God's going to restore you. But guess what? We got to do the first step. And the first step, we got to come together, like I said, but more than just a handful of people. We can't have a phone book full of people. We're going to have the masses of people. And God's going to move. Yes, he is. Again, like I said, I'm not here for an organization. I'm here for the Lord. He wants you to know the truth. And that is the truth. Again, I'm going to say this in my closing. I thank him for allowing me to be here. I came a long way. The money that I spent getting here, I can send it for my son. My son's going to be in the Fiesta Bowl. I took that money just to come out here. It's nothing personal with me. Nothing's personal with me. I haven't lost my kid, thank the Lord. I came here because I love you. I know what you're going through. You know, all of you know you're going through something. You just don't know what it is. You know the tip of it, but you don't know what's behind it. This thing is bigger than you know. We are fighting against princes and principalities in high places. And the only way you're going to be able to fight these people, you can't use the law on them. Lord, but you're going to have to show their criminal activity, undisputed evidence. And we're going to have to come together with the masses of people, like I said, and I guarantee you, as I stand before you this evening, praise God, God's going to pour the blessing. But we cannot, and we shall not, lock anybody else out that have been victimized. But I want to say to each and every one of you before I close, God bless you, and I leave you with my 3 P's: peace, protection, and prosperity.
We're going to ask our speakers in the future if they could bring up a little bit more energy. That's going to be one hell of a flight home, isn't it? She had to come up early because she's catching a flight. We thank her for her time.